Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Melee Kree'arra guide for noobs here at King Condor & Co. Now, we have a solo and duo guide that we're presenting here in this video. I do have a Slayer task, so it's going to be a little bit easier. I recommend not touching Armadyl at all unless you have an A, B, and C Slayer task, because otherwise it's just a pain in the ass to farm. So, we'll cover the duo method straight away because I've got it on video here. I don't have the ability to do it myself on an Ironman, but if you're a group Ironman or main, very simple. Regardless of the gear that you're wearing, the main thing is to be making sure you have a Noxious Halberd. You can't melee him without a Noxious Halberd or a Crystal Halberd. You're not going to use a Crystal, so Noxious Halberd is the must-have weapon no matter what you're doing with Melee Kree'arra. Now, for the duo method, it's very simple. We've got a nice little video here sent in to me from a clan member showing me a while ago. It's absolutely busted. You got two boys here, and they both have a horn, and they both have Noxious Halberds, and this is how it goes. Basically, hit boss, blow horn. Hit boss, blow horn. Hit boss, blow horn. Hit boss, blow horn. And he's dead. That simple. I know, oh, what about the resources? What sort of gear is he wearing on his body and cape? The reality here is that the horn guarantees a hit with the Noxious Halberd. You can do this butt-ass naked, doesn't matter. If you can't figure out how to do this with a friend, you got bigger problems in your life than worrying about fucking duo Kree'arra. So we're going to wrap that up there. That's a beautiful guide. Now let's look at the solo guide, which is far more important, impactful, and caters to a bigger majority of the game. Because let's be honest, you're playing RuneScape, you ain't got any fucking friends. So what we're going to do is, we're on a Slayer task, right? Now I am going to be using maximum range defense, as well as a little bit of mage defense. Now, the thing about Kree'arra is that Kree'arra's magical attack is a ranged magical attack, meaning that it is magic damage, but it is based off of ranged accuracy. So the more ranged defense you have, the less damage you take, especially since you're praying range already. The big ticket killer in Kree'arra is the mage minion. So we're going to be wearing Missouri Chaps Fortified and a 12 plate body. I didn't have that gear. That's fine. I've got you covered. Boys, you don't have it? That's fine. I'll cover it. Bless D-Hide fucking chaps and a BCP or a crystal body, or pick something. Instead of complaining in the comment section about you being poor, fucking use your head and grab some appropriate gear. I will be running Ferocious Gloves and a Rancor because I am a little bit edgy, but the Barrow's Gloves and the Fury are just as good. We're going to go Suffering, Infernal Cape. Don't have one? Well, that's probably because you haven't bought one yet. Use your Fire Cape, you're fine for now. Primordial Boots, that's perfect. We don't mind. And we're going to go over here with Honorable Blessing, because that's going to be our little Armadyl ticket treat right there. Now, the 12 plate body is my ancient piece as well, so I can walk out of the next bank here fine without getting fingered. If you don't have that luxury, maybe consider some ancient boots. Ancient chaps like I have here is also a great alternative. Pick something, fucking do it. And then finally, we're going to go with the inventory, which will be using Thralls. We don't need Death Charge because you're not really speccing in there. You can take the Crystal Halberd, but I'm not a big fan of the Crystal Halberd. I think it's kind of shit. So we're not going to waste our time. We're just going to grab, in my opinion, 3 Super Combat Potions and a couple of Prayer Pots. And it's mostly just going to be, you know, Sour Brew, Restore, some more Sour Brews, and my inventory, I've got Autism. And that's pretty much going to be it. We're just going to load up on Brews and Restores, and we're pretty much good to go. You're going to need 1 Mithril Grapple to get in there, and you're going to need 1 crossbow to get in there as well. So we will be taking a normal crossbow, which is there, and we'll wear that along with the book to save some inventory space. Some Bones to Peaches tablets because, well, that's pretty much going to be the sustainable living that you have in that room. And that is pretty much it. I feel like I usually take more than this. I don't know, it's been a long day. So what we're going to do in the meantime is take a little bit of food, maybe eat an anglerfish. We don't really need to take a stamina, and we're going to take some food. That's about it. Now, you don't have to bank at next, but this is a great example of what you can do in God Wars Dungeon, is bank at next, and then that way you don't have to be leaving the God Wars area. So if you get Armadyl KC from a kill or from a trip, you can then come back in, and you don't have to get more KC on Armadyl again. I don't really use ecumenical keys because ecumenical keys are for fucking idiots. You don't use ecumenical keys, especially, you can tell that I've done the Master Combat achievement, so I only need 25 KC. But even at full KC, it's so easy to get kills now these days. It's not really, you're not really saving yourself any time. You're just kind of getting PK'd and fingered by bots for no reason. We're going to quickly jump over here and spam click Honorable Blessing. And I'll show you guys a little life hack here. This is great little hack. So, kill this idiot. Now, if you don't have any more grapples, or you don't need your crossbow, you're dropping it for space, and then you got to get out of here and go back and bank at the ancient area. This little box here will give you crossbows and grapples all day long. Alright, we just like drop this fucking food, click this box, and you get a bronze crossbow and mithril grapple. So make sure you stack up on that shit because it's pretty damn handy and definitely something worth grabbing. So when you leave Armadyl to go bank, fill up on that box and you're all good. Otherwise, I do need to get some KC, so give me 2 seconds and then we'll go into the Armadyl room and start kicking goals. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We have our KC, 25 Armadyl. We're looking good. We have sipped 1 prayer dose and we're just going to run straight in and go. Now, we will be sending the private instance because that's just the best way to do Gobble's bosses on a solo. Now, only thing you really want to keep in mind is standard is you want to pray range at all times. So, have a fucking sippy. Get the fuck in there. Please. Thank you. And just start whacking the cunt. That's about it. Just hit him with a fucking bop. And then you want to stand under. And then wait. And then step out and hit him. That's it. Do it again. Just fucking bop. And more zeros. You're going to hit a lot of zeros. This boss fucking bop sucks. But that's okay. We'll just step out. And that's it. Now, you want to use thralls here. A lot of people would like to bring, like, magics and what are they called? Fucking mage switches for blood heals. But really, it's just a waste of time. You're better off using thralls because you just hit a lot of zeros here and do no damage. And the thrall will finish it off for you if you don't do that. Go over here, kill the major first because this is the guy that's going to absolutely pummel you with damage. That's why we wear the, what's it called? That's why we wear the Missouri bottoms. Can't even fucking flick my prayers properly because I'm retarded. So the Missouri bottoms are intentional to reduce the amount of mage damage, and then of course the length of your trip. As always, people like to think it's oh, they're on the same tick, are they? Excuse me. People like to think that the length of your trip at Kree'arra is based on your blood heals from ancients. Those people are obviously wrong. It's about how much food you get from the minions. So we've spent enough time killing mobs since the altar from next, so we can just kill this guy here. Doesn't matter about the prayer because now we will just pray up, have some food, and now we've got mushrooms and we're full health without needing to use any blood magic or without needing to use any bones to peaches, and we have a full inventory, which is big. That's it. That's the kill. That's the boss. I've got nothing else to share with you here. Super simple. If you can't figure this out beyond here, if you're going to sit there and complain, I don't have the money, you need a Noxious Habit. That is needed. That's mandatory. Slayer Helmet is highly recommended. Downgrade the shit you can't afford. Blessed Ehide, Bandos, Fury, Fire Cape, Barrow's Gloves, Brimstone Boots for I fucking care. Suffering is beautiful in here. Have an Armadyl item. Try to have an Ancient item too so you can bank over it next. And you're sorted. Don't sit there fucking around. Stop trying to act like it's all about money. It's not. It's about skill and brain power. And honestly, this room requires almost none. Fucking hit him, stand under. Hit him again, stand under. It's just zeros all day, baby. Let the thrall do the work. That's it. That is how you do Kree'arra. That is how easy it is. And that is why you should hit the subscribe button down below, because no one's going to teach you better and more efficiently than this method right here. My name is King Condor, and I approve this message. Don't be afraid to come to the live streams. Come by, say hi, tell me to get fucked. You guys are the best. Hit the subscribe button down below, and fuck off. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.